Okay, my name is Mariusz, Dzieciatko, and I am the president of Education in Family Association. In our country, home education is allowed from 1991, but in reality it was very hard to get permission, because we need permission from the local public school. So in many cases it was impossible. I have 3 children, and we start our journey with home education 5 years ago with our middle son Matthew. We had many problems to get permissions. 2 years we spent writing letters to different Polish institutions. We were in the highest court. So in 2007, parents from Poland create our association with the priority to change the law and to make positive view of home education in society and media. We inform parents that home education is legal and how to get permission and how to start. As an association, we enjoy a legislation process in Polish Parliament, and finally, regulation was changed 2 years ago. In Polish law, we don't have term homeschooling or home education, but our politicians call them education outside the school. The home educators' situation now is better, but not ideal. We still have what to do. We still need permission from school director, but now it can be any school in the whole country. It can be public or private, so parents can search for friendly school. We must taking exam from all subjects in every year, and to get permission we must have psychologist opinion for our children. But home education community grow very quickly, from about 30 families in 2009 to above 300 nowadays. Because of exams we do not have too much freedom in our education. We must realize program based from Polish Department of Education, national program. As Education in Family Association, we organize twice a year our meetings. We're inviting interesting people especially with strong passion, and we reserve time for sharing our experience. We try to organize our meetings in different parts of Poland, in places in which we can learn something new. We're taking an active part in different society activity, like picnics, pro-family manifestation. We cooperate with different Polish family organizations. We cooperate with mass media, trying to say about strong positive points of home education. And we are glad that home education organizations from whole Europe try to work together. I think it's all from us. Thank you. If you have any question, I will try to answer. Yeah.
What happens when the children don't pass exams? They take exams and they don't pass, do they have to go to school?
Yes. If you fail exam, you have another chance, second chance, but if you fail the second chance, you must return to the school for a year, because in the next year, you can ask for the next permission.
And do families who are home educated have access to the textbooks and materials that are used in school?
Does the state provide materials
to the families, or do families have to buy their own materials? Is it an economic problem for working families, working class families?
It depends on the school. Sometimes we have a good cooperation with the school, and we have whole programs from the school, not books, not materials. We must buy all these things. Sometimes families don't want to cooperate with school. They only want to go for an exam, and enough.
What happens if you refuse to take the exams? What happens to families who refuse to comply with the supervision?
We didn't have any social workers in our home. This is not a problem in Poland for now, nowadays. But if you fail the exam, you must return to the school. This is all.
Do you have families in your organization who've successfully refused to put children back in school, or does everybody just give the...
Some families resigned from teaching their children in home and go to the school, and it's no problem with socialization problem, for example, in the society.
So what are the typical reasons for these 300 families throughout the enormous country of Poland to choose to take their children or not to take their children to school?
It's not easy to answer this question because this is different from every family. But I think the main problem is the socialization problem in Polish school and the quality of the Polish school. They go low every year. I am a student teacher, and I know how it looks on the university level.
Yet at the same time, home educating them or educating them by the book might create problems, tensions between the child and the family if the child is not up to, like you were saying, is not up to the task at that point. I know that would be a case in my family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I think the most problem in Polish school is that the school prepare only to exam. The problem is they didn't teach thinking. This is the most important problem for Polish school. I see this very good on the level of the university because the problems to solve must be very easy without too much to think. This is the Polish school problem, and I think this is the reason in which Polish families want to home educate. Yeah. I think the reason in which people in Poland want to take children from school and teach in home is because the Polish school didn't teach how to think. This is the main problem, I think. They only prepare to the exam because they want to be in the higher position in the European list. You know? This is the main problem.
I would like to ask, how's the school certificate for the families that teach at home? Do they get a degree or something, a school certificate after some amount of years?
Yes, they get a certificate every year. After they pass exam, they have certificate. Because in Polish system, you must have collect all this diploma for all levels if you want to go to the university, for example.
And the university access exam, in case there's any? It's exactly the same for the homeschoolers, for the public schoolers?
Yes, we have, before the university, we have the standardized exam for whole children.
Thank you.